You know, most of them got that notification bell on. Let's hop on in. So y'all can go ahead and be able to see the situation. These will be predictions, prophecies. Already is some people that's going to be caught up. We got 187. We got terrorist crimes, racism crimes, trafficking, weapons, drugs, children, and women. Also, someone's going to be caught on redlining, false reporting on statistics. Someone's realizing someone is an actual starseed, someone a sneaky link or a booty call. Someone, you know, needed full panel or testing. Or someone you just need to just update your actual results again. For somebody, they could have been dealing with sexuality confusion. Somebody is actually crossing over back to dealing with opposite gender, no longer dealing with same gender. A Hispanic official, light skin, involved in spiritual and illegal documentation, signing off on the legal paperwork. Also immigration. So someone could have been an immigration lawyer that could have had ties to a hotel. For somebody, you're going to have somebody wanting to talk to you and just clear their ear, because I feel like someone knows something has to be healed. Also, you had military, a male parent or parents that were part of military or veterans that was involved with situations dealing with a hotel. I'm getting streaming. So maybe if you were sleeping and stuff like that, some of y'all, if y'all had children in the hotel, they've been selling your information on the black market. But somebody here, they could have been dealing with same gender. They turning their life around. It's like that person is a starseed for real. Somebody, you're gonna realize that you ain't gotta, don't be so friendly with people no more. I learned that. For somebody, you have a parent or a parent that was military veteran, hello from the other side. They're telling you to stop being so fucking friendly. That's why these motherfuckers thinking they gonna get away with this shit. Leave my baby alone. So I say, leave my baby alone. Somebody, you could be like really the caring one, having like a caring heart. Somebody, Capricorn, Hispanic male, or a male parent that was a veteran. Or this could have happened around Capricorn season. They saying that you didn't have no business being nice. For somebody, you could have descendants from Japan. They say king me. We say checkmate. So somebody, you could be noticing that people be like, oh, I'm king this, I'm daddy this, coach something, or stuff like that. These people are part of this trafficking or had parts of this hotel scam. Adela, Adonis. Because it's hello from the other side. Someone need to know, someone, if you end up hearing something about somebody committing suicide or something like that, they did not commit suicide. They did not commit suicide. Somebody need to know that. If you had somebody passed on or something like that, a parental figure or something like that, they did not pass on from suicide. For somebody, if it was a child, they did not pass on from suicide. Okay? Somebody need to know that. Also, somebody found outside or at a hotel or something like that, it was a setup by a paternal figure. Somebody is speaking from the other side. A passed on loved one. Somebody could be from Japan as well. We no longer accept the bare minimum. Because for somebody, you're going to figure out these people were trying to give you the bare minimum. If it's something that you get, Social Security, veteran benefits, pensions, tuition, scholarships, or whatever, you're getting the bare minimum, and somebody said they putting a stop to that. Because for somebody, you were meant to get way more than what it was. Say if you were paid for school or something like that, you were meant to get way more than what it is that you do get on top of what you getting. They say king me, we say checkmate. We are not the same. These people were trying to play checkers and you play chess. A corrupt home care and corrupt DCF CPS. They could have had a run-in with them when you were a baby. I felt like your father could have been the one to do that. Somebody could have been in the Navy or something like that. Hawks. Someone's name could be Hawkins. Someone could like to drink Heineken. Flanagan. They could be involved in this. Someone's last name could be Flanagan. Your oldest child or children are being pulled into this nonsense to work against you. For somebody, they could be using, like if they stalking you on social media, they probably using anime pictures. So someone, if you have kids and they're doing this and they're hiding behind fake profiles with anime pictures or something with Japan or Japanese stuff. Also, a Capricorn could be involved in this. But somebody you have the male parent or something like that, or female parent, they speaking from the other side. They saying that they also had to deal with CPS and DCF when you were born or something like that. But also like money aspect, it was a lot of money left for you before this person passed on, because for something went on. Somebody could be saying like their brothers or family or relatives, or if for somebody, if both of your parents are gone, they know that whoever the relatives that are left behind, they're narcissists. So they're doing any and everything, because I feel like they saying that you were so little that you don't remember their faces. So someone, you might be feeling like, why my intuition guiding me to go do this? Why would I want to go to a courthouse? Why would I want to go look into this? The dead has a way to work through you. When you're in high vibration and you really want to know information, it's going to work through you. When you're in low vibration, it'll show too. So whoever the corrupt DCF, CPS, home, for somebody, you could have had a parent or somebody who could have passed away in a home. That wasn't a normal passing away. It's for somebody, if it was like a caregiver or something like that, that had to come into the home to take care of kids or some grandparents or something like that. That shit wasn't no accident. It was not. For somebody could be thinking like a relative or something like that, they passed on. And for somebody, they could have been like, if it was a grandmother who passed away from a father's side, it was a setup. Okay, a grandmother got taken out because I feel like a grandmother took on to like, somebody got a sister or something like that. They were like around the same age, but the grandma was more protective of a grandson because the little girl got looked after and got more favor. But it was also something about the boy, the mama. It was something about the fucker's mama's spirit that the grandmama felt, and the reason why she loved so hard on the little boy before she got killed. Because for somebody, they could have said like she passed away, it was an overdose. For somebody else, you could have lost another relative that they could have said was a family friend, but I feel like they was actually like a uncle, or for somebody thinking somebody is their biological father, and be feeling like that the reason why they don't have a relationship with that person because the biological father made a deal with the actual father before he passed away that, hey, if anything happened to me, please make sure he's always looked after. And I feel like the father was really, really mean to a son. Is this somebody ancestors or something? But I feel like somebody, listen, if you don't gotta believe what the fuck I'm saying, please go find somebody outside of your folks to do a proper divination so you can talk to your passed on loved one. Your passed on loved one got something to tell you, because they definitely was trying to use me in the process of this. You definitely got ties to New York City. So please make sure you go look for people that has no ties to anybody in your family. Don't even come to me. Go find somebody that is not tied to your family at all. Don't go to anybody that you ever slept with that do this. No, nothing. You need to, like, shit. I don't give a fuck if you live in the state of Florida. You should go to downtown or some shit like that. Go to a metaphysical shop. Should travel out of state and go to a metaphysical shop. But test them out. Somebody you gifted enough to trust your intuition. Because if you got to go back and forth 2 or 3 times, should I trust this shit? You'll know. You'll walk right up into that bitch. Hey, I need to go ahead and book this right now. Don't go online searching for it either. You need to see the person face to face whenever you get ready to do this. Because somebody, it says hello from the other side. There is a passed on dead person that they're not able to allow their soul to rest until you know something. So somebody's not, like, they probably already buried. Y'all probably did cremation, whatever the fuck it was. Their soul is still present here on a physical 3D. I don't know if this person will jump through people or whatever the fucking case may be, but they show fucking talking to me. But somebody, whoever you are, and it hit somewhere. As a matter of fact, let me make it be real fucking known. The Hicks family, Gonzalez family, Gomez family. Your folks trying to talk to you. Since we want to play in the energy, your folks want to talk to you. Whether you want to believe it or not, your folks trying to talk to you. Somebody, your baby daddy could have been trying to, like, prey on promoting something to give the bare minimum. Also, to get your children preyed upon. For somebody, they could have paid a Capricorn person to do something towards your children. Betray for money, chump change at that. That's crazy. It's like, shit, I know how to get y'all to running. Mental and emotional breakdown, silent cry, someone needs a hug. It's all fun and game to be a thug until it ain't no more, ain't it? Because somebody, Hicks, Gonzalez, Gomez, go against me one more time. And watch that supernatural shit hit. Way quicker than you know. And there'll be 3 people dying at one time and y'all asses won't be able to breathe. Your hello from the other side, like I said, if you think it's a game, tonight or Monday, it's going to hit you so you can go understand that it ain't no game. You too, Grandma Mercedes. Because whoever this grandma is, she got it out for you. Certain secrets that you want to keep hidden. Didn't Titi Soul go ahead and try to warn y'all to let that shit go? Didn't Felix and Lily try to tell y'all? Okay. Planning. So when I have an emotional breakdown, shit. Then your granny, then she come to you in your dream several times to let you know, knock, it's something going on. Knock, you do this shit again. Knock. Okay, how many times she gonna play knock? Plan again and watch something. I'm gonna sit your ass down real quick. And I guarantee you, if she gotta sit all of y'all the fuck down, and y'all know who forgiveness you gonna need in order for that shit to lift it up. It's not putting no curse on you. I'm not doing no hoodoo, no voodoo, no none of that shit. They just trusted me enough to go ahead and use my soul and my spirit to go ahead and tell you that. You are at this moment the talk of higher ups. So some of y'all dead souls do tell stories too. So know that. Because there's some crimes that y'all done did back in 76, 77, shit, back in 86 that's coming to the surface, and you trying to figure out, like, how the hell you know what y'all did at that hospital to that one friend of y'all. Somebody not dealing with sleep. But it's like, I ain't gonna apologize to her. I'm gonna keep doing ornery shit and ornery shit. Then she already tell you do one more ornery shit, I'm gonna sit your ass down. Or is it that it take for your granny or whoever, or whoever the person who was helping you before he passed away? He's still mad because he was like, shit, I should have taught him a little bit better than having to go through, deal with this shit. Baby dad or baby daddies or baby mamas hack clone your phones and emails just to see who talking to you. That ain't the way to do it. Who the fuck taught you that shit? Puerto Rican man, spiritual hoodoo voodoo that's dealing with insomnia. I told you your asses ain't gonna be, there's no rest for the wicked. That little situation, they don't know how to commit, that had ties with the school teachers, the consultants. Somebody steal off your energy. Takers, gossip, nosy, energy vampires. It shows. Vampires from Brooklyn. It shows. They show the fuck act like it too. Also wanted to pay for a hitman, but you're sitting there just building off of fucking lies. Well, I could go in and see them. You ain't coming to see me no more, baby. I do not want to see you. I don't want to do shit with you. Because every time that it was time for me to even talk to you, deal with you, reject you, you made shit worse. Someone, Gemini, sun, moon, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius moon sign. High officials in other countries are considering you and your protection. They've been watching. That I'm aware of. I appreciate you. Japan is on the table. I had China last time. I had Guam the other time. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to make sure people can have a right and a chance to live in this world for once. So these kids can thrive. Not have to go through the mental and emotional abuse. Ruby, baby, one day, hopefully you don't turn into those people who doing that to you, baby. Because I did love the hell out of you, baby girl. Don't ever feel like there wasn't nobody out here in the world that didn't have love for you, girl. Because I did. Hormonal release, ovulation, regular PMS for someone. At the hotel. So somebody, you could have ovulated last when you was at a hotel. Aquarius, Taurus, 1988, Dragon, a Pisces, the artist Rihanna. For some of these people, they could have been also helping people like keep track of when you would, you know, conceive and things like that. Because for somebody, when you conceive, you're meant to have like either star seeds, indigo, rainbow. Like these kids will be able to do the same thing like I do, prophecy, talking to the dead. They'll be also see into the future. They'll be also be able to like speak early, create things and things of that such. So be mindful. Men and women's trip, many vacation, especially parents. Someone, you know what I'm saying, you might need to find you something to do. A state worker. For somebody, you'll find out that some of your parents or something like that, these officials could have been trying to track your cycle too and try to hide these things. Somebody, a Capricorn, knew something about this as well that's supposed to have told you and didn't choose to tell you. They also told whoever it was that you were sleeping with. They knew. And they know. But high officials are considering to bring you to their shit. I'm ready. Shit, I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. I'm tired. I'd rather go to a place that's appreciative to know the advice so they can get their lives in order. A black female, dark skin that work at a bank could have spoke to these people via Snapchat. They could be Aquarius or a Taurus. They could have been born in 1988. They could be a Pisces as well. A Hispanic female, light skin, that also conducted this shit via Snapchat. public but yet private relationship. Somebody could have been dealing with a Hispanic official with a dark-skinned female with a ties to some kind of bank or something like that. It's just like cover up some dumb shit. They were lowballing these people. For your kids, they was willing to give the kids away for a lower price. Different cliques that have to let go of their family, listening to miserable folks. What's this about? The ovulation. So someone, if you have kids, you find out you're pregnant, whatever, that person ever fucking come back around you, they will have to let go of everybody to be with you. But for somebody, like, in my situation, I know that won't ever fucking happen. So, but for someone, just make sure because it looked like somebody you will allow this person to come back around. When they do, just make sure that it's you and that person against the world. Please, whatever you do, it's just you and that person. Don't step out, don't cheat. Like, it's you and them. You and them, like that song in my head. It's you and me against the world, baby. And just do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Life is too fucking short. Like, I can feel people's pain. That's why I don't like to be around so many fucking people. I'm like hypersensitive to energy. And so I have to be fucking careful. Even when people play with this shit here, it's literally just you and that person. Like, I don't know what it feels like, but I feel like you can do it. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, your words ain't gonna ever be just enough. But if they don't see the worth in that situation and they don't see your worth, just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm accustomed to being single parent. So for, you know, some of y'all just, however you handle it is how you handle it. A state worker paid these people via cash and crypto to keep this quiet. Also, this bank situation, they also paid via stock options. Also, these people knew you were part of some kind of clinical research or test experiment, so you need to know when you are a part of those things. How long has it been since you read a book? For somebody, it was heavy of a Scorpio who was putting you into a clinical research or a social experiment. But that shit ended a long time ago. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. These people knew you were part of this for a long time. So that's why they went along with this. For somebody, the Cancer consulted with like one of their school teachers. So somebody took this opportunity to do this around between 2008, no, I want to say 2010. They've been running this shit since like 2010, and then it ran off after 2023. And they try to push the narrative because when they was doing the clinical research and stuff like that, they realized that you were up to certain things, but not everything. So you had a Pisces and a Cancer both doing this with the help and assist of a Pisces black female lawyer that's dark skinned that helped these people. So for some, I know in my situation, it was clinical research because Veronica was doing clinical research in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And when she did that, I didn't feel that she would be trying to use me as the fucking experiment. But that's why you got to learn who's around you. That's why you got to learn who's the fuck around you. That's why I don't want people around me at all. Like, because I'm not trying to figure out who's who. Shit, I'll be abstinent or celibate before I'll ever want to fucking be around fucking people. Like, it ain't to say like I won't have my fun, but shit. People trying to delete and burning evidence. I feel like they getting surveillance as these people are doing so. Somebody you gonna find out is a down low female. I feel like the DL men, they just like, nah, they ain't doing that shit no more. But as a down low female, lo and behold, Eastern Star frat sorority and a Mason. Down low females, police officers as well, July and August. It could be their birthdays. For somebody, you gonna find out like your female best friend probably slept with your fucking mom or some weird shit. July or August, Eastern Star or frat or soror. or Mason Todd. They're lesbians. Somebody could be sleeping with a Hispanic female that's light skinned, that's a police officer, and they be trying to hide it. Also, this person could have been cheating at work. Somebody could have slept with a hair braider or their manager. Ooh, a DL female that's a hair braider, promoter, or a manager, or a consultant, or do public service, which is a police officer. They day trade too. They are abusive. The hair braider or the manager or somebody, whoever could have been cheating with somebody at work, whoever could have been conducting this clinical research, or this black, dark-skinned female lawyer, they're abusive. Somebody could have got with somebody because it was like, look at their career. And they come to find out the motherfucker was cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. A female sex ring that they running. So this is an all-female sex ring that's been running. Somebody, a male baby trap. It was intentional for somebody. Somebody, a day trader, a voodoo person made false reports. They don't know that person. So someone could have falsely reported on you that don't even know you. So they made a report on you and not know you. Somebody could be a Gemini or something like that. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These also are the same people who stole a 4-bedroom condo, purchased and paid, that was a gift for you. They stole this home. Isn't that funny? I'm not surprised. I know exactly who did it too. Can you learn from this person? If you don't feel like you can learn or grow from somebody, leave them the fuck alone. Leave them where they at. Shit. Tired of people who be feeling like, I'm gonna stay. Can you learn? Can you grow from this person? The answer is no. Find you something better than you. Something is complete. Nothing matters. Focus on the bad plans and the plans that you... Somebody, a male baby trap is intentional, but it says positive. But then it says like something is complete because somebody didn't realize that there was a female sex ring going on or something like that. Somebody just walk around, like breathe, walk around your house at this time or something. Since they go on that distraction, make your skincare routine, which I do because, baby, I don't know what the fuck I did. So I'm going to go touch the sun, be outside. It says 15 to 30 minute walk. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna let it heal before I start messing with it. Ooh, relocation, international. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known on the microphone. For somebody, different countries are considering you. Your family is not about shit. Hey, it be like that sometimes. It be like that. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. Childhood flashback, trauma, old experiences coming back to surface. Someone's about to be shocked, surprised, or caught off guard about something. This black female dark-skinned lawyer, someone that they could have dealt with or was promoting something, or somebody could have been trying to get a book deal off of somebody else's pain. Child, they fit to be into a rude awakening. Someone also knows that good sportsmanship. There's conversation saying that you're a keeper or some weird shit. Don't wait on them. Either do the work or ignore them. So for somebody, I don't know why I'm hearing that damn Akon song. Nobody want to see us together, but it don't matter. It don't matter. But at the same time, in a situation, if someone is not going to put in the effort or show you that they really trying to be for real, just ignore that shit. It don't really matter then. Something about a drive. Mindful techniques are important. So in mindful techniques, Pay attention to how you breathe in. Pay attention to what you're listening to, what you're doing, and how you do it, okay? That'll be useful for you to do something. Effective budgeter, always ahead and paying bills. So always just do your best to make sure all your bids are made ahead, or your bills. Someone could be getting mentally abused, as I did. Can we talk? Pulling up with friends or family at school, work, or run into while you're being out. So someone, you might end up running into somebody, or someone maybe coming to you or trying to pull up on you with friends or family or something like that. Somebody's like, give me a break. I need that cat. Actual husband, wife material, mysterious, adventurous. Somebody may feel like you're very mean or nonchalant, but know you're worth something. Girl, you're worth it. Appraisal. Upcoming week, this week. So something could be happening for you this week or the upcoming week. So if not this week, next week. Divine masculine emperor, actual right one. Somebody could be this week or next week, the next 5 days, or something could be happening over the next 5 days fast. Internet manipulation, been taken online course for hacking precaution, wanted to go federal. Someone could have Scorpio in their chart, or, whatever you are. Hood rich type, poverty mindset, materialistic. So, either you, if you're the Scorpio, or the situation, this person is just hood rich. Making an effort to change for self and others, for real, for real. A final closing of a closed chapter. A cord has been cut permanently. A white male from flight signals. You spoke the truth and it scared them. They couldn't look you in your eyes. Somebody could be trying to go to Maine, or someone's trying to sell a market or something in the market in Maine. A property management. They're trying to get their property or something in Maine. Hispanic female, dark skin, spell work. A judge paid hush money for them to do work, to keep something hidden. But I don't feel like it's going to be hidden for too long. They've been doing them, go do you. A YouTube tarot reader trying to cloak their energy in your reads. They're trying to figure out how to help these people to collect a bounty on you. Thank whoever you pray to, because they really got you. These folks don't think for themselves. They're just followers. They don't even know why they're doing it, but they don't care to do it. Somebody about to have to update your wardrobe. You're doing the healing for yourself. Buyers, sellers, owners, renters. Transaction, sales and leasing, property management, appraisals, financings and counseling and consulting companies, real estate brokerage that's involved in this. Heartbroken and want revenge because they hurt. Somebody probably going to get stung by some hornets. A masculine male and feminine energy that works at the front office. You're going to have to hurt their feelings. Somebody could be from Mexico or something. Mexico or Central America. You're going to have to hurt their feelings. Something about a front office. Ooh, shit. A place is on lockdown. They have a list of names. Flights are going to be stopped and flagged. Passports are being flagged. U.S. territories are going to be on lockdown and cannot flee the state or the country. They're tracking down each state they ever visited. So some of these people involved in this crime, they're following them. Stay genuine. Don't change who you are. A real estate broker who could have gave up a crew of people. This person likes to play bingo, so they have ties to nursing homes and lodges and things like that that could be doing like bingo things. Short-term goal within the last 6 months to a year. Loyalty. Fitness journeys, document a situation. Something is no longer sheltered. They could be doing tax audits right now on a lot of people. You're a real life angel. Changed someone's life drastically recently. Someone no longer wants to do scamming or cash out scams or money scams. Don't allow anything outside of you to make you feel some type of way. Someone could be hiding money, property in a family member's name, in a female's name. For somebody, if you're dealing with all this stuff, and this is the only option I've been left to do, but it's peaceful. Finish college, rebuild your finances, structure your life for yourself or children if you have them. Focus on your health and your wealth, and just focus on you. Shit, dress like somebody could dress like City Girl, or it's just something that you're probably going to be switching up soon. Someone have acquaintances, an unhealthy friend group. Someone could, I told you, be dealing with bad anxiety. They slept with your brother. Somebody, you could have a light skin or a fair skinned brother. Shit, Faith Evans, she's gonna be called to the stand. She be doing that diddler shit. Part of them female sex rings too, trafficking. Make some financial goals, bills, saving, investments. Do something that you like with your hair. Somebody, your ex-husband, could be a transsexual or converted into that. Someone could have a sleeve tattoo. You're on a mission to self-love discovery. Someone planned the rape situation or attempt or done, whether you know it or not. It was already done. Someone was cheating with friends that helped them do this, and then they recorded it. A black male, flight signals and calm, could have got caught cheating online. Cognitive behavior therapy will be useful at this time. Remain focused regardless. A Hispanic male, pharmacy, labs, and blood work. No distractions, no social media challenge for the next 7 to 14 days so you can bounce back. Stop eating they damn food. Dreadhead, a business opportunity. A dancer, bought Plan B or birth control. Old heads, too damn old, Latin extremists, could have done something or been born between 1950 and 1981. Some are racist, but not all of them. Life path 8, and somebody you're going so these were people that felt like they were more powerful in numbers, but they realized very quickly is one of you probably standing alone, and then there's a whole bunch of them. That's the stupidest thing ever. Also, like, just go numb to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Because if you just keep yourself locked in and honed on it, I promise you, you're going to fuck yourself up every fucking time. You will. It's guaranteed you're going to fuck yourself up in the process. And if you don't, somebody, these were people making sure that you didn't get business and stuff like that. Different cliques, family, that could have been, like, it's people trying to, like, for somebody, you got somebody that want to spin the block. They really want to marry you, but they trying to delete their evidence and shit, like, because it's like, if they see this and they know for a fucking fact, like, they're not ever going to talk to me. Somebody could be saying that, like, this person won't ever fucking talk to me or deal with me. You don't ever fucking know that. Shit, some people respect the fact that you can tell them the truth. Now, what they choose to do from there, that's on them, but thing of it is, did you learn to do better, or are you going to keep doing the fuck shit? That's the main thing of that situation. But everyone has a choice. And that choice is, are you going to do the right thing, or are you going to keep doing that fuck shit? That's what most people be wanting to know. But in that same instance, it says stop being so fucking friendly, because shit, the world ain't going to be friendly all the time. But for somebody, you know, if you're not in a dump state, give them a try. If you just don't, just fuck it. You're just going to be what the fuck you're going to be, you know what I mean? Someone going to end up dealing with heart issues. Someone's very single but non-commitment, sex or emotions. A covert narc. A federal worker, DEA. Oh, I mean, well, they have to be like that, especially if they're, you know, a federal worker, they work for DEA or something like that, and they're trying to gather evidence or information Of course, it's not going to be a commitment. For somebody, you need to know that. Like, I feel like it stresses someone out because it's like you got to figure out what the guy has said when it comes to you working undercover, whether it's federal or whatever the case may be. Give me a second. I don't know why I feel so like dehydrated. Weirdest thing ever. It's like something. But if they work like FBI, CIA, DEA, and things like that, SWAT and all this stuff, those are usually people that go undercover, right? But when they're undercover, you got to think they have to carry on this persona. So like their whole life or whatever it is going to be a lie, whether you know it or not. It comes with a job. You got to lie. And then like, depending on how long they had to live under that lie or that alias, for some of them it's a long recovery, but others not so much. Especially it just depends on, is this that first time going undercover, is this like their fourth time, or depending on how long they're having to be undercover. Now you'll get some people having to do readings, and this is some people that could be undercover and they're like, shit, will they discover our identities and things like that? Possibly. I'm not bored enough. I don't feel like seeing anything gory today. So, but I'm just trying to explain to you all, like, it just comes with the territory. And depending on how long they have to do this, the undercover job and shit like that, lying comes along with the shit. And yeah, it's going to be some times where children and stuff like that come out of those situations, which fucking sucks. But shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody ever expect that they have to deal with that type of shit when they go undercover. For somebody, damn. Somebody you're going to end up with triplets, 2 boys and a girl. And somebody unbeknownst to you, was dealing with someone, DEA, a federal worker, or whatever. And of course, in order to have those jobs, they're gonna have narc tendencies. I'm for real. But I feel like it's gonna fuck with somebody's heart because of like how deep some shit went. Especially if it was some children's death involved in it. That will fuck with your heart. That's why it's best to just go ahead to just, hey, can I get the contract? Can I just work at the desk? Because, homie, being out there in the field ain't for the weak. And then now you left with this is deja vu. Now you left being the American dad like Stan was. Lie, steal, connive, however the fuck it gotta go. But Stan said, well, when my mommy left. If you have never seen fucking American Dad, you have no personality. Shit. I know if I had to be in the field, listen, I'm gonna need an outlet, goddammit. And it was gonna be fucking cartoons. And most of the time, those people that they hired, that do gotta go in them, you gotta be some kind of fucking crazy. But I'm telling you, somebody gonna end up having some kids by someone. It's not an absent parent. Not for technicality, shit, the motherfucker had a job. So basically, is that considered like a sperm bank? Sharita, you gotta think. Well, off of technicality, Sharita, that is actually a sperm bank. Because they, you know what I'm saying, they had a thing to do, and then you get pregnant in the process. It's because when they gotta go back to their regular life or whatever, because they got to forget who you are and shit like that because it was part of a case type shit. Now, I don't know exactly what they do whenever those type of situations. Maybe you'll get a compensation, maybe, but because they got to go through recovery after they close the case and get whatever fucking information they need out of it. But, I mean, to be honest, sometimes, because accidents do happen. But however, at certain instances, they do If they wanted it for real, and it was something like that, you know, sneak and come check on you here and there when they can, but somebody definitely has some, you know, you're gonna have some triplets from a Fed. God damn, triplets? Triplets. That's kind of shit happens. Someone can probably do spoken word. Goddamn. Two boys and for somebody, whoever having them kids, there's some pretty ass babies though. But I mean, it still don't take away. That's a fucked up situation. But that shit happen more often than you know. Way more than you know. Some people are like, I just got no dick face. Shit happens. Someone probably be dealing with like the bad effects of that situation because it could have been some death. Somebody could have been dealing with psycho people or narcissistic people. For somebody, they probably had to go up so deep under fucking cover because it was like they own fucking people. But overstand and understand, if I know one thing or two things I'm certain of, that when they do happen to go undercover and shit like that, I know it fucks these people up. I still used to always wonder whatever, like how do they genuinely fucking recover from that shit? I used to always wonder how the fuck you recover from that shit. And especially because you, in order to make it believable so that people won't like suspect you being like an informant or a snitch or whatever, even if you had like a little bit of a life before doing this shit, you really have to indulge in it. And if they tell you gotta go kick a pregnant fucking woman, you gotta kick that pregnant woman. And even though morally and intellectually inside it's like fucking you up, you be like, they don't want to do that. And then when no motherfuckers are alone, I know when they alone, these motherfuckers, it gotta be like, ain't no fucking way I just did this shit. Like, it'll eat you the fuck up. Someone light brown hair, fair complexion, sex trafficking worker, special needs child or children. And especially if they had to see some shit like this, that will fuck you up. I know if somebody had to be an undercover person and all this shit that I had to do, I know they're gonna be fucked up at the end of the day. I know because it's a motherfucker probably sitting there like, motherfucker, you straight, you good, motherfucker, I'm fine. I ain't got no choice. But the motherfucker that got to do the job and then watch the shit and then try to observe and try to figure out what the fuck. Sir, ma'am, you're gonna be more fucked up than trying to figure out how the fuck are you staying so calm and keeping a level head with all this fucking bullshit. That's why the fucking feds been considering for a long ass. How the fuck you? They still been stressing to try to figure this shit out. It fucks them up every time. It said yes. The truth, the facts, the accuracy. Look, I'm telling you, I can guarantee you these motherfuckers trying to figure out to this fucking day, like, how? But then how is it that you forgive? Motherfucker, forgive them for what the fuck they don't know. They fuck themselves up in the process. Honestly and truly, these motherfuckers fuck themselves up in the process. You gotta think this was a group effort. I'm only one person. That's why it's fucking y'all up trying to figure out how the fuck this motherfucker. You should be a walking time bomb. So of course, a lot of them is like, okay, tread lightly. Because with all the shit that they've done, they know for a fucking fact, like, they have a ground to protect themselves. But logic kicks in. You gotta let go of the emotions. Is either a motherfucker gonna do what they gonna do or they not. Regardless, Geneva Act. It's either you or me. That's what the fuck I call it. Shit. I live and I've been having to survive in the fucking war zone. Okay? I've been having to survive in this bitch. I ain't asked for it, but here we are. Absentee owner. For somebody, these are people that could have been trying to keep you away from a home and property, and these people figured this out, but I'm telling you, these people are still trying to fucking figure out how the fuck are you so calm? You should have heart problems. Let me tell you how fucking severe that this shit is. They do head scans on me every now and again. They've been trying to check my blood pressure. They'll check my heart from a time or two. They'll check my organs and shit like this. So they just be trying to figure out, like, how? I think the only thing that I had was like sleep apnea, and the only thing I really just needed was like my adenoids and my tonsils fucking removed, because I have the, I forgot what you call it, at the roof of the mouth. That's it. But nothing like major, like that it's not able to be reversed. But these motherfuckers still to this day, they still trying to figure out how the fuck you stay calm, how you can forgive all these people. These people try to drug you, they try to kill you, they, you know, they killing your kids, they do it all. You know, fucking what the fuck you want me to do? There's only so much I can fucking do. Yeah, I mean, I'm not able to do shit if I get myself locked up, right? So it's called make better decisions, right? Logical sense, basic psychology, which why y'all trying to use psychopathy. Like, they gotta be a psychopath. Does it make me a psychopath? Nah. A psychopath would kill a kid just for fun and not for much money. That's psychopath. Me? Choice. There's choices. An uncle or a G-father, a godfather, a male figure that's passed on. I'm telling you, what I had said earlier about them names I mentioned, an uncle or a godfather is trying to reach y'all. Someone played with the Mauritius. Someone's favorite thing is crows, or the movie The Crow. I'm hearing someone, instead of popping pills, smoke a Mary Jane. Go to a dispensary if you can. And just go sit outside, watch a particular movie, and meditate. And somebody gonna receive, like, it's gonna seem like a prophecy. Someone's also upset because of physical STD. Because they was paid to do that to somebody, and it's like, fuck. Severe stalking, so someone don't see something. So someone could be been trying to pay somebody to give somebody an STD. Loves the drama. Someone, you got somebody that could be like transgender or some shit like that. It's some black people. For somebody, you have more black people doing this shit to you than anything. I feel like these other people was just going along with it. Somebody else, so a social Catholic group or social Catholic action took full effect. So somebody, you had the fucking Vatican up your ass and shit like that. Because they be like, how the fuck you know all that? It don't take a fucking rocket scientist. There's only 200 watchers in the world. Who are they? Shall we name them? Shall we name them? And if I did, it's shame on you, Sharita. How dare you point out who they are? Right. Right. God forbid we just tell all your little top secrets. A black male real estate property manager who got a physical STD, who's severely stalking you at this time. This is why I have a disdain for black people. They be like, but you, I don't give a shit. I can't stand the motherfuckers. Someone could be black and Korean. I think that one dude that gave me a ride, his name was like Steve or Steven. That motherfucker stalked the hell out of me after that damn Uber, or it was either Uber or Lyft that I took. That motherfucker stalked me ever since that day. Like, yeah, my mom works for the state and stuff, but motherfucker, you're weird. Motherfucker stalked the fuck out of me until I called him, and he was stalking my kids. But it was like, he took it so far. Like, it was only Adrian and Marcus, but Marcus wasn't doing anything at that time. But it was like I went for a walk, and that motherfucker was walking into the neighborhood, and he wasn't expecting me to catch on to him doing that. And I was like, bro, this shit is reckless. Try guided meditation. Somebody sleeping with their enemy. I've been there. When you sleeping with the enemy, motherfucker, that shit there. The cutter. is when the drama start hitting. And then you realize it, and they start to fucking try to talk crazy to you, demean you. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody care about you. You lucky I even fucking came back to you. See, I could have went to do this. Bitch, you been doing it. Quit trying to demean a fucking man. That's why I tell y'all, man be going through that shit. They just be embarrassed to be talking about it. Imagine you turning some shit over and it's like, all right, bitch, I'm giving you another chance spinning the block. And they fuck you over 10 times worse. But sometimes it be motherfuckers karma too. So you gotta be mindful. And I don't mean just be reckless with every fucking female and every other man. Cause shit, if that's the case, I could be hateful to every fucking man that come my way. Now the exception is I won't ever give a black man a time of day. It'll be fucking before hell fucking freeze over. Before I ever give a black man fucking time of day. Okay? And hell is not freezing no fucking time soon. Okay? Every other fucking race got a chance, but a fucking black dude right now. I wouldn't give a fuck, especially if a motherfucker talking about he go to church. So dismiss yourself. just dismiss yourself. It ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Can I smoke weed in your church? And he gonna be like, you're the devil in the flesh. I don't be giving a shit. But somebody that's into a situation, jealous and envious because you're peaceful and self-happy. That's the weird shit. I really had that happen to me. Because I love myself. I keep up with myself. And motherfuckers would be jealous. I was like, y'all have way much fucking more money than me. They have cars. They had homes. You know what I'm saying? They had the fucking careers that I could fucking dream of ever fucking getting a chance to do when I had my kids with me and shit. And it's just like, how the fuck are you jealous? And it's like, you get all the men that you want. Whoever said I fucking want them, they, you know what I'm saying? I gave them a chance. That's the difference. And y'all over here begging and fighting and trying to get people to break up from their relationships just to get the man that the person who you're jealous or envious of, and then you be getting close to other fucking female or men to be friends, being a frenemy, just to figure out what it is that you can use to betray them. That should be weird. And then sometimes men do the same shit too, but it be so fucking worse, man. If they do it amongst their homie, they doing it to fuck on even if it's same gender. If it's same gender, it's 10 times worse. It's 10 times worse. Go look at the statistics. When, especially same gender men, oh my God. The females, they do enough shit for that. Motherfucker, you know what? If Sarah could wait all the motherfucking years before she gave birth, bitch, I could wait all the motherfucking years until my coochie dry up to wait till a fucking man come my way, okay? Honey, I don't desire to be, I'm not licking up and all them bitches, same sex relationships, you gotta be a tough motherfucker to want to deal with that shit. But the abuse and the statistics of that type of situation, horrid. And especially if it's one that be, you know, the men, and then they got to deal with the men that want to be transgender and shit. I know the motherfuckers going through hell. Blonde hair. For somebody, you had somebody that had some type of blonde hair of any sort, but the situation's coming to an end that was super jealous and envious of you. Damn, somebody was so envious and jealous of somebody, they was willing to take out some kids. Man or woman. They could have recently traveled to Virginia within the last 3 months. Or confirmation for somebody, if you're a federal, somebody whoever traveled to Virginia within the last 3 months. Someone could have a newborn to a 3-month-old or a 3-year-old. They could have up to 3 children. Someone could have 1 little girl, or someone could have 2 boys, or somebody could 1 boy and then 2 girls of their own. But someone could either be currently pregnant or just had a baby between now and 3 months, and then but I feel like someone the youngest or one of the kids could be like up to the age of 3. Someone could have some parrots or have ties to the Caribbean or something like that. Also, they could have been speaking and trying to do work on somebody's uterus. These were some weird motherfuckers. They could be hopeful about something going their way or going down. Also, someone could have been hopeful about trafficking somebody. Someone was trying to be hopeful that someone don't show up to a place. But these people are doing so much shit, but they house. Imagine somebody dealing with somebody, they cute and everything, but they don't know how to clean up. They don't know how to cook. So the only thing they know how to do is just be cute. Well, why can't you just hire a maid? This is giving me that one clip where a dude ended up, he had the wife or whatever, and she was just tired, but she came or whatever. And he ended up leaving the girl, and I guess the girl was doing everything to bring him in, like, yeah, we can go here, we can go to this restaurant or whatever. And he was cheating on the wife, and then he go to this other female, and then it was just like one day he go to work and he come back to the house. It was like, damn, why the room smell like that? It was smelling like feet or some shit like that. It smelled really bad. And he was like, what you do all day? You been here at the house all fucking day. What have you done all fucking day? Oh, I was just here, just trying to figure out, where I wanted to go next or what I want to do next. He was like, so you didn't think about cleaning up the house or nothing like that? He said, you don't smell that? You don't smell how the house, you don't see it, you don't see those dishes, you don't see this room? Because you know how sometimes you can wake up and you'll be in a rush to like go to work or just trying to get out the door. But then by the time when you get home, because shit, don't know man ever want to come to the house and it's already disorganized. And if you coming from a toxic work environment, shit, the last thing you want to do is just have to sit there and be in disclutter, because anytime that you're dealing with disclutter, like with clutter in your home, and you come in, it can fuck with your mind, and you already trying to decompress your mind when you come home. And I could tell that somebody's like, God damn, like, motherfucker, clean up, do something. Like, or even if this could be somebody that they could have roommates or some shit like that. And this is like somebody coming into the room like, bitch, you don't smell that shit? What did you do all day? But it's going to be coming to an end because somebody's willing to even take out their own newborn just to make a person stay. Someone could have been born in like 86. Someone could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Someone could be a Drake fan. Also, this could have been Drake. I was about to say this is some shit that Drake had the issue with Sexy Red with. I'm going to leave it at that. Or someone could be a Sexy Red fan. Female church minister, pastor, watching and stalking. Bitch, ain't you supposed to be on the stage? Wench. That wench supposed to be, I said wench. A Hispanic female or a male, light skin, could have paid. Ooh, they got paid from a pastor to do some voodoo. And they had them do the voodoo over the YouTube, over a home, so someone could lose a home, over your love life. It's like somebody just wanted to do voodoo so people wouldn't see you or view you as being who you are or some shit like that, or view you in the long and this person is weird. But somebody was a minister or a pastor, but the female pastor, the one I've been talking about, from over there, that new, what they call it, Hope Destiny, New Destiny, whatever the fuck you want to call it now, that bitch is a dyke on the low. $1 million opportunity. Someone you're gonna be offered $1 million opportunity. For somebody you'll have all expense. Something's gonna be paid for it. Do you honestly trust yourself at this time? Oh, somebody snitching on somebody, because somebody could have either overheard something that a person said that they was gonna do to a baby or some shit like that, or some kids to make a person stay or make them like know that they mean business. Like this is even someone going as far as, well, shit, call them in and go ahead and figure out if they get DNA. This is either a transsexual or a fucking woman or something like that, and they were planning on like try to get like somebody wants someone's fucking DNA or just to see if someone is pregnant or had a kid or some shit like that, and then they plan to try to kill it. But whoever they fucking told, somebody's fit to get them locked up. Cause I hear somebody say that shit again. I dare you say that shit again. Fraud, stolen identity. Someone could have also did it, try to still do fraud on somebody they was working with. A car accident. Someone intentionally gonna try to get into a car accident and not put some kids in a seatbelt or car seats and wreck the car to get some car insurance, hoping that like the kids get hurt in that shit. A car. Pedo in your area. Someone, a real estate agent, is a predator. Fake smiles, secret enemies. So someone, you got a whole bunch of enemies around you. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing, bitch? Recovery mentally from drugs, sex, or whatever. Someone decided, someone is trying to find something so they can heal appropriately. A biracial lawyer. So a female minister could be messing with like a Hispanic female and a biracial lawyer. Alcoholic, always drunk, always drinking, an immature individual. Someone could always be like, start having car accidents, but they always do it when they drunk. I'm hearing Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Sagittarius female. It's like 2 Sagittarius females. Taurus female. But they drink and drive. Also, someone could be like a police officer or a deputy or something like that. Realign your chakras. Also, these are the people who could have been severe stalking you. One night stand. Someone that could be just, somebody could have been a one night stand. No call, no show. Someone mad about that. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Someone could have told me, yeah, I'm coming to see you. I'm going to come over, whatever, with my mans. And they never showed up, and somebody mad as fuck, so they fit to go start some shit. A call option. Someone could be like a call girl or something like that. But whoever this person is, that's a water element. These people right here in this situation, this is a female sex ring. They'll pimp out the man, and the man won't even know that they're being pimped out. Until like maybe when it's too late. But whoever some of these females are, they're going to be facing death. Happen, or it's coming, or it's tapping on them. Someone drinks very, very heavy. Someone drinks heavily. Another person has ties to a police, or always with the police, or a lawyer, or a judge, or something like that. Someone likes to always get involved in car accidents. Someone could be having ties to like Catholic church or some shit like that. But these people run this also with these real estate people. But they'll be facing death or having a near-death experience. I'm hearing that song by Maroon 5, and She Will Be Loved. For somebody, Russia in the building. For somebody, you could probably get a car or a deal with Russia or something like that. Broker price option. Someone you might be able to negotiate a deal with them too. What female? A white female pharmacy and a lab. They could have been involved in this. These are people that have been trying to make somebody wipe out someone's memory. So someone be mindful of drinking from certain people. A black female from your high school or old neighborhood that would be passing away. That's a Leo. A black female, high school or old neighborhood. That's a Leo that would pass away. That was being immature. They could have been the people or the person who hired these people, these Russian people, and stole a vehicle that was meant to come to you or some shit like that. Also, it was this person that had ties with the children. So you had a Scorpio, a Leo, or a Cancer, Pisces that had ties to this. I'm also hearing a Taurus or a Libra. Paying someone outside the country to cover up these cyber crimes. Somebody from Kentucky as well. Stealing your music from SoundCloud, or somebody could be stealing your writings or whatever and trying to make it into a song and put it on SoundCloud. They're stuck in a mental prison. Hispanic female, dark skin, who slept with an official for a favor in the courthouse. Could be in Kentucky, it could be here, but somebody, director. Someone could have a Leo director that could have did this too. Who just put a bounty on your head. Someone definitely, triplets is out here twice. Someone could be expecting it. A classmate, some co-workers could be in shock. Someone could have a mole on their face. Someone pay attention to someone's body language. Someone could have ties to the cartel. Which, you know, the fraud, the story I did. I mean, who cares? Someone could be a custodian. Female Hispanic medical providers doing cyber crimes and harassment. They was paid to participate. They could have also chipped in with the cartel, or this was the person who summons in the cartel people to get involved in this and was trying to get them to direct this. But somebody didn't realize that when they did this, that a black female had ties with the cartel as well. Someone detached, single, unavailable. Someone could keep trying to send some people in. Somebody's so indecisive whether they come in or not. Should anybody coming from schools, and leave me alone. For somebody, you know, you probably be cool with it, but me be. Unless you have my money. Somebody, you have a trustworthy person that's going to want to come in and help. Someone you just had to be put amongst a whole bunch of covert knocks and flying monkeys and stalkers. I said knocks. Narcissistic people, but they converted stalkers. Someone you about to receive mental clarity. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone. A black EMT. These are people trying to switch it up so you won't realize who was who and who was doing what. One thing only. No pharmacy meds, cannabis, chemical, emotional balance. Rid any and all negative energy of these folks. Ooh, somebody, a co-worker, a director, cartel. Some of these people don't realize they're dealing with the same people. Listen. When the block is hot, they're going to start asking questions, and somebody's spot is liable to get blown the fuck up, okay? Noise control, tactics, intentional call, email interception, no longer. Someone gone in a situation with some triplets or something, bed risk could occur somewhere. Skincare routine, now upset for even trying you. You got a lot of people that's going to be upset, them motherfucker, for even trying to come at you. Somebody even upset for cheating or being cheated. For somebody, you had some motherfuckers like, I should have never cheated. Or whatever Keisha Cole said. But remix, somebody pissed off at their own motherfucker. So like, somebody like, what? You know how you have to have an argument with yourself, like, why'd you do that? Now, you know you ain't had no business doing that. I'll be having to whip my own ass, okay? People, right now, you don't have people upset for even fucking trying you. Physical therapists, they're not able to manipulate, trick you mentally, psychologically. You're too strong. These resort share people are upset. Oh, do you not know how much shit special needs disability, IVS success, congratulations, Or you got a Mary Magdalene situation. It's an immaculate situations. Congratulations. You are having our children. They have an extra group chat subgroups about you. Car rental company. A grandma or a father will pass away in 3 days. Or a mother and father. New York. A new wig. That person is two-faced. Gang stalker from fake page, like everything you like. You're breaking big generational curses, no more settling. Someone could be a science lab tech, and someone with ill intent is being withdrawn. So in the next 3 days, someone could be losing someone, especially those who keep pressing and pressing the issue and keep trying to go hard at you. I feel like if they go hard today, the next 3 days, they're going to lose someone. And they're not going to expect it. And they're going to be like, they put a curse. They put a spell. Nah. I told y'all asses to sit down. Y'all can't be fucking with everybody. Somebody they think is sitting here and trying to chant and do Bible scriptures and shit like that. That's going to help them. No sir and no ma'am. Don't have no cheese. Alright, y'all. I'm going to try to go take me some naps. A nap and a nap. Ain't nobody doing some dumb shit. Or it's going to be some motherfuckers getting hit with the... Hit them with the... Boom. Some folks about to have some bad days. This is going to be a crazy ass week for a lot of people. Alright, y'all be safe out here in the world.